Two of the NFL's final unbeatens putting their records on the line against each other as we're underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set. Blue 60.
Stafford to the air to start us off. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Complete out to the right. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Stafford now on 3rd down. It's on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And they send him out of bounds right as he was coming up to that marker, Brock. It's going to be 2nd down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
250.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Going for the pistol, Stafford. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Miller on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Get it. 18. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
My first carry here for Ashton Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. If you don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Milrow from the gun. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And off to Genty. Free inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Another give here to Genty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Set. Zero. 50-50. Hey, 50. Look at
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Stafford from the gun. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. So now here's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Throwing now, Stafford. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. It could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Rams 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Stafford now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Raiders' 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Ready?
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Ready? Ready?
First play is going to be again to Genti. And they drop him after just a yard. Second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Back to Genti. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun now for Milrow. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Ready?
This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Straight ahead with Genti. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, that's a run that's home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go.
This is Genti on second. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be third down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Roll.
Giving this to Genti. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's caught by Williams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offensive line fast.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On 3rd and 2, Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. All in left side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. They fake the handoff now, Stafford. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Rams first down.
It's Stafford once more. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams reduce the lead to just 4. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams cut it to a field goal game.
Rams 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
First down. 40 got 40. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Stafford to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense up to the line fast.
Rams first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford. It is caught left side. He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Stafford throwing again. Going deep here for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a fourth down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
The task gets tougher as they set up on fourth down.
Set. 280.
Now Stafford again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Ready up.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Milrow from the gun. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, Cade. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, for a really big loss.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Rams going nickel here on 3rd down.
19 Lions. Come on. 19 Tigers.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. From the gun, Milrow. This one finds Thornton. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs from the 37. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. This is Genty. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. He's making a bid for it. And Milrow goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Genty. And they take this in for the score. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Rams 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Hey, 50. Get a 20.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Look at that power. Deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
180.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock. And, hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times can't get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Stay 50. Alert.
Throwing his Stafford on 3rd. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Rams cut the lead down to 10.
Rams 41.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Miller on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And an excellent effort there, sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
50. Go.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Caught, Trey Tucker makes the play. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Intended target was his running back. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Milrow. He's throwing deep to the left side. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about your preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Fails to find his running back. And now it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
32,
35-yard line.
number 20, 53, ready, hot.
Back to throw it. Lofts it deep right side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jeremy Chin has got it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're handpicked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who could always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Come on.
Here's Genty running right. He does it! Touchdown! The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game.
Rams 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This will end up as a touchback.
1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Sean McVay had this call ready in advance, no doubt, Brock. They're going for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stafford's going to throw for it. And they pick him off again. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets all down. They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. disappointing. We'll wait and see. They got it back. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Milroe looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness is still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
6 yards.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd and short, it's Milroe. Headed out right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Short pass brought in. Has room into the secondary. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead.
Rams, 27.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Stafford from the gun. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. Looking quickly here.
First and 10.
First down throw here for Stafford. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking that time for Terrence Ferguson. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for our Rams.
Stafford throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
It's Stafford once more. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Monday.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Lady.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. And boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Here we go. Ready?
On first down, Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Let's go now. 19.
Now it's Genty. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
We'll take it from the 1. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 13-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Going from the pistol, Stafford. This pass caught by Nakua. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Stafford now on 1st down. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Now Stafford again. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
36 yards. That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10.
In the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. And the defender comes away with it. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Back. Bronco 80.
They'll toss it. Genty. And there They're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. He has to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset. All set now. 1st and 10. The give here to Genty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
The humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
It's a gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Milrow now to throw. He's got a man left. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Come on, come on.
On the ground with Genty. That's a 1st and even more past the 40. And he's down to the 42-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
60 back, go!
Going to the ground again on 1st. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
On 3rd down, Genty. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. He was good on his 1st kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Set! We're waiting!
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Set! Blue 60!
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd.